episode, brand new week.
Kenzie on the mic.
Oh, well, baby.
Flamingos podcast.
The podcast, man. That's a shit. Let's go.
You just tuned in to the Flamingos podcast. This is Yad.
Kenzie on the mic.
Let's go. It's been a long time. It felt like almost like what? 2
month?
months? No, we took a month off. It's
Yeah.
been 3 weeks now.
Yeah.
It's already a month. So it felt like, and to me, it felt like, bro, I've
Years.
did so many stuff. Not years. It felt like 2 months.
Yeah.
But yo, I traveled. I came back. I did a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
And that time, and we didn't record during that time. It didn't sit well with me.
Are you the kind of guy who goes to shows, or events, travel, and then during your journey or during the process, you be like, I want to talk about this in the
Yeah,
next
of course.
episode?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
100%. I'm gonna talk about something today that I've attended this
And you
this
thought
weekend.
and you thought about it. You had that idea of talking about
I
it
was sitting by the
during
pool today. I
Ah.
was like, how should I bring this
this
topic?
about it, okay.
You know, I was like, how can I be nice? So I was advised to be cute about it. But let's see, I'm gonna until we reach to the topic, I'm gonna.
The one that you thought about
Yeah,
while
yeah,
you were
yeah, yeah.
the pool today.
Allah yastar.
Okay.
How was your time off, Kenzie? What did you do? Come on, it's been a month. Don't tell me it's
it's-
nothing.
I'm not gonna lie. I missed recording.
Uh-huh.
That's one thing. Because now I think the podcast is deeply rooted in our life. To a limit that it's when you miss a week, you feel like there's something that is
Yeah,
missing.
this is missing in your week.
Yeah. And now by this time, I think everybody around me and you, I think they know that on Sunday there is those guys that go and record the podcast, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, it became like
a couple of people texted me. They're like, "Yo, where the
is
flamingos
everything-
at?"
Is everything
Yeah,
alright? And-
you know
yeah.
what happened, guys? I'm like, no, it's coming. Don't worry, it's coming.
Yeah.
But so much shit happened
Too many things.
during the past
Too,
3 weeks.
Yeah, too many things happened. Too many releases of shows, series, movies. I think
People,
uh,
you know,
games, and the list goes on. And next month is gonna be crazy because I was talking to a friend earlier, and I was like, they should give the whole globe a break during November and the holiday
Because of
period,
the events that happen.
because of the events, just to
Yeah.
catch up on all
Yeah,
of these
that's
things. When are we gonna be able to attend all of these shows and play all these games and watch all these series? So it's gonna be.
don't take your summer break. Take
I
it in
didn't.
winter.
I didn't. I
Take
did
it in
not.
winter.
Yeah.
I
But
mean,
yeah.
you know,
But everything.
nothing to do in summer overall.
I know.
Why
but
do we take it in summer?
during the winter and actually November, December, globally, it's called. It is considered as a slow period and everything. Everybody is.
Yeah,
like,
that's true. That's true.
relaxing.
That's true.
The businesses
and
are
the holiday
slowing
seasons are
down.
back, you know,
Yeah.
and all of that. People prepare, you know, for all of that is happening.
Exactly.
That's true. But why do we take it in summer still? I mean, for us, people who live here,
Mm-hmm.
all of us, we know that in summer is lack of events to a certain extent,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
The weather is
It's not that nice.
to be off, you know,
Yeah.
not to be
You're
under
gonna-
the AC.
Yeah, you're gonna be.
You know?
You're gonna be locked in.
If you're
anyway.
not traveling in summer, I think
It's better to
Not to take
do,
it off.
to do something.
yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Or-
not take it off,
it
work,
off,
and then
work,
take
okay.
off in during
Correct.
winter.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, if you're staying here, if you're not
Right.
traveling, you know, because
Exactly.
our winter is like spring to Europe.
But it
It's,
differs. It
you
differs
know.
from one person to another because
That's
you,
true.
you have those people who are like to take the days off while the kids are
Off.
taking
Yeah, that's true.
the summer vacation
Yeah.
because you, know,
That's
you
true.
need to align this. So different
It's a mess.
circumstances, the different scenarios.
Mm.
But I agree with you. As you mentioned, during December, November, winter times in general, it's a good time to take a break if you're not planning to travel outside the
True.
country because the weather is nice and it's a good chance for you to do some outdoor activities
100%.
and
Showy يا زلمة. One
sure,
of the
yeah.
things.
definitely.
I still remember the barbecue day. Anyway. So, okay, what else did he do?
Um,
No
I
highlights,
played
nothing special?
a lot of games, and also I never had the chance in my life when I was younger
Mm,
to learn how to play chess. Maybe I played a couple of times
okay,
back in the days.
okay.
I remember the basic rules,
Yeah.
right?
But was it
But-
your game?
But I took the chance in the last 3 weeks to teach myself and my daughter how to play chess.
Nice.
Yeah. So
Okay,
we
that's
are
dope.
we are getting better every time we
With
play.
the tactics and all
but
of
she's
that?
but hands down she's mashallah she's better than me, and
Nice.
that should be the
That's
aim.
something great, yeah.
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 In the beginning I was beating
ده
her.
خلاص خليه يولي.
Exactly.
تفرق معك.
I was beating her in too many, and she and I realized that she pay attention on how the tactics that I'm using to beat her, and then she comes up with a different tactics to beat me the next
Okay,
games.
okay.
So I'm
She
realizing
got
that.
really competitive with it.
Yeah,
Okay, that's nice. That's
Exactly.
dope. Yo, that's
It is
that's
dope.
fire.
it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
So if we count the achievements that I did during the last 3 weeks, is this one. This one
Nice.
is something that
Yeah.
I'm really proud of. Other than that, I think I watched
no
the
wild activities
wild activities like
for a dad like you.
for wild activities for a dad.
Okay, listen.
Yeah, let's
what's the list of wild
down,
activities for dads
Okay, let's down the.
other than cheating?
I don't know what does that even mean, but
No, but listen, I've seen in my life a lot of dads that would,
would consider
Yeah.
that as a wild
As a
activities.
wild,
No,
yeah.
let me list down some of the wild activities that maybe a dad of my age would consider as wild
So in the dad community,
in the dad
yeah.
community. Or maybe.
Do you guys have WhatsApp
But I
groups?
consider
Hey.
I consider myself not an outgoing guy. I consider myself
Extrovert to a very extent.
I'm an introvert
Okay, a little bit.
a little bit. Yeah.
You're on a podcast and you're introvert, You contradict yourself.
I'm contradicting myself. Exactly. Wild activities. What can be considered wild other than playing games, watching series, which is sounds like things that a 17 years old would do.
Unplanned trips, are they wild to a family?
Unplanned
Trips.
Trips.
Like all of a sudden طلعت في مخك. اسمع, let's go. يلا. No, doesn't happen.
It happens. Yeah.
Is that wild?
It is.
Because the wife then comes to you, she's like, "You didn't tell me. I'm not prepared." Blah, 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 blah,
Yeah.
blah, blah. You know?
If that counts,
Yeah.
I went to a pool,
Okay.
an indoor pool.
Indoor.
Yeah, without. I mean, like it was an unplanned travel to a pool, and I had a
لقينا
nice,
pool بس فاتح.
exactly, and I had a nice swim, by
Okay.
myself, and I relaxed at the jacuzzi, and
Oh, it was you alone.
it was a me time, kind of a
Okay,
me time.
nice. Okay.
So
You have to have that.
I think the me times
have to have that.
for average Joe dads nowadays is to
a me time.
it's to have a me time. Yeah,
Okay.
I think that's
But nothing wild. What's the wild? See, I gotta prepare myself. When one day I become a dad, I gotta know, like, yo, what's the wildest thing, like, for a dad
But the
can
thing
be?
is, the priorities changes, man. Those things like the
Nightlife.
nightlife.
I already feel sick of the shit.
Yeah, nightlife. They become not very tempting to you. That's one of the things.
Okay.
So your priorities changes. You'll be like you'll be in a situation where you have to make a decision. Should I go out and enjoy a nightlife and then suffer the next day, or should I win some hours in the morning the next day
But
to
question,
achieve more and do something maybe?
is that when you have a kid or when you're married? Because there's two different things, right?
I think that's when you have a kid. Yeah, when you have a kid, your perspective on life
changes. Okay.
dramatically. You know,
Okay.
and because now your purpose in life might also change,
Okay.
because you will be like in the beginning, of your life, you will be like, should I should have objectives for myself. I care about myself, for myself.
Mm.
But later on, when you have a kid, you have and you go through
I have to take care of
responsibilities.
that
You have
kid.
to,
I have to
yeah,
take care of my wife. I have to-
exactly, and you start thinking about what legacy I'm gonna leave behind for the next generation, or for my kids to carry on.
Mm.
You know, this is it becomes one of your highest priority. I don't know how everybody changes, but at least for me, this is how I feel at this phase of my life. And I think if
Isn't
you live
that
by
adding pressure?
it adds a pressure. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, it adds a pressure, but also it keeps you going, because if you don't have a purpose,
Yeah, but then you should limit it because it becomes unhealthy later.
yeah, and also some people they take it to the extreme where they care about people more than themselves, which is
Health-wise.
health wise. They don't care
Yeah,
about
I
their
understand,
happiness.
yeah,
They don't care about their health. They don't care about themselves, and they start losing themselves just to
build or
build or
take care of
yeah,
others.
they get lost in the journey. No?
Yeah.
But yeah, that's about it. I think I watch some of the shows that I shouldn't watch, like Dubai Bling. We're gonna talk about, and also I watch a very interesting series called The Playlist on Netflix.
Oh yeah.
I got inspired by it.
It's the story of Spotify. Yeah.
I love it,
Mm.
and I really got inspired from the first
That
episode.
lawyer though.
I didn't finish it all.
Which episode are you on?
I just finished the first episode.
Oh yeah.
I just came to know about it just
Oh, wow.
yesterday.
Oh okay. Okay.
So
Okay.
that's one of the things. I missed Black Adam. Didn't watch it.
Yeah, I didn't go to the movies for a while now, but I heard it's whack. a certain extent.
Wakanda also was there. So I think I don't know what happened.
Black Panther.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how in tune.
Wakanda the movie.
Wakanda. Bro, it's like that. It's not even like that. It's like that.
Anyhow, I was watching some old Malcolm X yesterday, so maybe that's why. But anyhow, part of the people. But yeah, that's about it. What about you? Tell us.
Bro.
Let's count the next 20 minutes talking about Yad.
No, I'm gonna keep it simple. Wild couple weeks. Like wild. Proper wild.
From
Took a quick trip to Barcelona.
I love the city, man.
Came back. What an experience. I would love to go there again.
Definitely.
And I'm gonna go there again.
Definitely.
Soon.
Definitely.
Soon.
Yeah.
I have to.
We have to.
We have to. Sorry.
Yeah.
I attended an Amapiano night
That's nice.
by Kabza, DJ.
Mhm.
He's one of the best.
Yeah.
And wow.
I can imagine.
Wow.
I can really imagine.
That was the theme of my trip, as in sound, because
Yeah.
every trip that I take or go, because I'm a person who, loves sounds, music, this was the Amapiano sound was that theme of this trip, to me. So I was just mainly discovering. I love Amapiano, and I've been talking, but I didn't dwell into it very much,
Yeah.
and I love it.
Originated in
It's
South Africa, so
South Africa, yeah.
So
It's beautiful. The trip was nice. It was relaxing. Came back.
is it your first time visiting Barcelona?
Yes. First time.
Barcelona.
Yeah. Barcelona.
What do you think about
Love it.
it? Really?
Love it. No, for real.
Okay.
Like my favorite European country before that was Prague,
Okay.
and now they go line to line together.
Really?
Yeah, to that extent.
Okay.
Plus, look, like them people are like us.
Yeah.
Like
You noticed that,
like
right?
us,
Yeah, yeah.
like they think like us,
like us.
they get jealous like us, and all of
Yeah,
that. They
they
get
have-
overprotective
the-
like us to a certain extent.
Most of the characteristics of the
it's-
Spanish
it's-
people,
yeah.
especially the Catalonian.
I don't know if I didn't
they-
see the difference between all
Yeah,
Spain,
yeah, yeah.
but yeah, like
They get down to
yeah,
just like
it's, they're. I feel like we're connected, you know. So yeah, I loved it. I can't, you know. I spent what the 9 days walking the whole time. And I love that.
That's a
And I
thing.
love it.
I lose weight when I spend a lot of time in
I
Barcelona.
did lose
because-
weight, yeah.
Yeah, because you walk
2
you walk a lot.
kgs.
Nobody uses transportation that much, especially
Yeah.
in the center. Especially in the center.
Yeah, yeah.
Especially walking around the
Palas de
center.
Catalonia.
Plaza de Catalonia. Yeah.
I know it. See,
Yeah. And yeah, you walk a lot.
it's
You,
it's
you
it's
really walk a lot.
it's a won-
Everybody walks a
it's
lot.
a wonderful city. It's a wonderful city.
It is.
Uh,
It is.
Gotta go there again soon. So I came back. Still didn't finish my apartment. I have to soon.
Mhm.
I came back and I spent the time just relaxing. You know, like, so I took off also from work. And bro, I came to Abu Dhabi. I sat for a whole day, for 2 days actually, because I've spoke before about how Abu Dhabi to me is more like a reset button.
Yeah.
You know, so I come here and I just calm down. The whole energy goes down, you know, and all of that. So I spent like 2 days in my bedroom, and that's where you saw me. I was just playing the whole 2 days. I got my hands on the PS5 from my brother. Shout out to my brother, of course, because he said that I can take the PS5. Anyway,
Okay.
and spent the whole 2 days just sleeping and playing.
Playing. Sounds like a normal.
Day to you. You know, no, but then, you know, because I've told you that I've manifested this life where
Everything goes fast. Yeah.
and it happened to me, you know,
Yeah.
and I'm grateful.
Yeah.
I love this. I'm not complaining. You know, I would never complain about
but
anything.
You just wanna
but
you hit the break, but you hit
exactly,
the,
you
hit the
know,
break just-
you need a break,
need a break,
regardless
yeah.
of whatever.
Everybody needs-
You know,
everybody deserves-
even from how much you relax, you need a break from relaxing.
Relaxing.
You know, by itself. So I sat down and I was like, you know what? Let me just relax. I sleep at like 4 a.m. I wake up at 4 p.m. You know, I was that.
2016. Yeah.
You know, yeah. I was that spontaneous. I was that careless. You know, and I didn't become. I was never that careless or spontaneous in my life. You know, but when I am, I choose to be. Spontaneous
a
or
good
careless.
skill set, to be honest, which is exactly choosing when you want to be active and choosing when
Exactly.
you want to disconnect and detach yourself from the
100%.
very fast life
Yeah.
that we live in nowadays.
Exactly.
The issue with young people nowadays is that they want to, you know, what you described about around getting a relaxed life.
Yeah.
They want to do that for a very long period of time, you know, and then they go into that zone of depression, anxiety, and
It's
stuff.
because you're
You're
doing nothing.
because you
Yeah,
did not
you
switch
just
it
relax.
on
Yeah, exactly.
back. You did
there's no switch in your life right
and
now.
if you,
There's
when
no
you
change.
have that control in your hand,
True.
that is something that I think most of us, including me, I'm not even missing or not having that in control. You know,
I believe it's more of a mindset.
it's a mindset.
it.
Yeah,
You know,
what they call
if
it
you
mindset nowadays.
If you put it in your head that you can't do that, خلاص. And to me, as a person, I believe every person is just complete, born complete. You know, yet you choose to unlock your potential
skills, your
or your
abilities,
skills or whatever,
just like
or
any-
you just sit down. You're
Yeah.
okay with that, how it is now. You know, where me, I try to always, and I told you more than once, I'm trying to push. I try to do that. I try to, so yeah. Anyway, spent 2 days very relaxed. Third day, I got up. I was like, you know what? Fuck this shit. Let me just go back to the fast life because I can't take that anymore as
okay.
well.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah.
that was too relaxing. I can't be too relaxed that much. Let me go back, and I went back. I went to an underground club in Dubai.
Underground,
Underground.
nobody knows it.
Yes, it's not that popular. It's not that popping, and it does deep house techno music only. And wow, what an experience! It was the first time that I see something like this in Dubai. You know,
Okay, yeah.
and it's a wild experience. You know,
Was it crowded?
it was crowded. Yeah,
Okay.
and it was crowded and it was wild.
Okay, now
You
I
know,
get
it
it.
was crowded and it was wild. You know, that's why it was an experience to me. Uh, I'm 28. I've been going to clubs. I faked IDs when I was 16. Been going there, you know, ever since. I didn't see a wild place as this. You know? Moving on. But yeah, that was a shock
highlight
to
of-
me. No,
the
that's
highlight.
not a
No, not
highlight, but it
highlight,
was a
but
shock
it
to me.
was a
You know,
shock,
it was
okay.
like I was like, oh, I didn't expect that here because
okay.
I've been to a similar sitting, but in Barcelona.
Yeah,
But then I was like, oh, whoa, this exists here as well.
yeah.
I was like, damn, you know? So anyway, yeah, other than that, I was just chilling by the pool, man. In the past 3-4
What's up with
days,
pools nowadays? I think.
I wake up in the morning, I just go down to the pool. Bro, there was a lack of time me going to the pool. So I was
Me
like,
too,
let me
me
just
too.
make it up.
Me too.
Exactly.
Exactly,
Let me
right.
just
Me
make
too.
it up. You know, I have to make it up.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, every day I wake up, I go to the pool, I just relax there, come down, and you know, it's good. It's good. Now I'm ready to go back. I'm refreshed. I'm ready to conquer again. خلاص.
Mm.
It's the mindset, you know. Anyway,
Exactly.
moving on. On a serious note, though, in the past week, the rapper Takeoff passed away by a gunshot on a night out. Him and Quavo, and it was a shock to everybody. There's plenty of news videos that came out after that he was shot, and that shit was devastating, to be honest. I believe we lost, and he might be the second
Second best in the group.
the second artist who I really felt so bad. You know, we are disconnected with the artists in the States, you
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
We're not like the audience in the States. We don't know them as much as they do, you know?
Yeah.
We know what we read only online. So there's a lot of people that see them. There are a lot of people that have connection with them. They build connection with all the artists. So I'm not disrespecting any other artists that also passed away, you know?
But this one,
Rest in peace. But this one, it didn't sit well. It annoyed me. I felt really bad.
yeah.
I was asleep and I woke up in the morning and I saw a text from my friend. He's like, "Yo, Takeoff passed away." I was like, "Yo, bro, I literally just opened my eye.
Yeah.
What's happening?" He's like, "Yo, just read on the internet." And then I opened Twitter because it's the place to know everything.
Is it?
I was like, "Wow, yeah, it is." I was like, "Wow, really?" And I was like, it took me a minute to digest and understand this, you know, the news that I'm reading. And I was like, damn, Takeoff.
Why though?
He's the most quiet guy.
Exactly. He's the most
the
chill.
least
Act
violent.
Violent. Yeah.
But then when he wants to be violent, he is.
Yeah.
and
To
it
the
just
extent that we
and it just
know.
happened.
Yeah.
It just happened. Like that quick. He was, you know, in the culture, the last culture album. He was the find in that album.
Yeah, and
he
he-
was the one.
Yeah,
You know?
even in one of the interviews, I think it was in Drink Champ. He was talking about he's just about to start. Like he
Yeah.
didn't show the people his full
Potential yet. And he's
And-
out
and
there
then-
because his last album was what? His only album dropped like what? 2-3 years ago, I think. I think so. And yo, you know, I was ready that I was sure that he has an album in the vault that is ready to set loose. But other than music, you know, he seemed like a good guy at the end of the day.
At the end of
you
the
know,
day,
so yeah, it was a shock. It was a shock. I've seen the videos that have been circulated online. I've seen and a lot of news about it. I've read a lot of stuff about it, and I've did my whole research about it. Yet, this is the only statement that I believe is the statement from Jay Prince. So they were in Texas, right? In Houston, and that's where Jay Prince area is, and we all know who Jay Prince is. You know, at the end of the day,
Yeah.
and Quavo and Takeoff were out with Jay Prince's son that night to celebrate. It was in a bowling alley.
Excuse me.
And I think it was Jay Prince's birthday night or something like that. They were all out together and all of that. From what I read, it was a mistake gunshot by Quavo's assistant.
Yeah.
You know? And Takeoff took it. Which is yani, wow. What a chance that happened. Our condolences. Of course, I can't even imagine what is Quavo now going through.
Yeah.
You know? That's his nephew at the end of the day. You know? I think he's gonna quit. Just a wild guess. Music. He's gonna stop. Offset also changed his Instagram profile picture to Takeoff.
But
yeah,
what I took from this situation is that it's very sad that you see all of these artists lose their life in the States, because it happens, you know.
Yes.
So in the States, the scenario is like this: you can become a very famous, successful artist, but you can lose it
in an instant
by a very wrong
move, or be in a wrong place,
being the wrong place at the wrong time,
you know?
And it is, I don't know, it's a tragedy.
Now this is
it keeps on happening. I
exactly.
mean, like, keeps on, since the time that we like, and when you explain the shock that you went through when you heard it's similar to what happened to me when we lost Nipsey Hussle.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh no, he's in the hospital. So you get connected to the
artist,
and then you
through his music. We get see,
and you live
for
through
us,
his catalog.
Exactly.
You know?
For us, we get connected to these artists. Like, we don't see them live as much as they do over there. We don't, you know, all of that. But we get connected with these artists through their music, through the interviews that we you know, through the interviews that we hear them speak in. But then that's an issue that we have been seeing for the past 3, 4.
Since the beginning.
It's been there.
Yeah, it's been there.
In the States, it's gun violence.
And the gun laws,
Gun laws. Everybody has a gun over there.
Is not.
Everybody,
safe.
bro. I've seen a video of kids in a school. Kids in a school with guns.
Yeah.
How terrible is that?
It's very terrible. Yeah, I agree.
And then you would see laws given out there to people that, everybody can carry a gun. No, you can't. Not everybody has the same IQ to carry the gun. Not everybody's gonna move to use the gun only to be protecting themselves.
Yeah.
You know?
Not everybody in the same mental state
exactly.
as everybody. Like,
that is carrying a gun, you know?
Yeah.
And those stuff help in, I don't know what. It's crazy.
It's failing.
It's
They are
crazy.
failing. They're failing in that spectrum or that realm. They are failing 100%. Like,
And this brings them years back.
Years back, yeah. Yep. Correct.
You know, and what? It doesn't make you feel like this is a first world country or whatever it is, you know? That's like a fourth world country now, you know? With all it's a fucking jungle.
Yeah.
You know, it's a jungle. We've been losing artists year after year because of gun violence. Because of people that shouldn't have guns, they have guns. Kids, you know, in schools, mass shootings, and all of that. Why?
That's the harsh reality that doesn't come through media to us. We only see the glamorous life and the Hollywood lifestyle and all of these things.
We don't see the in depth stuff.
You don't see things in depth, and also when you touch land in, for example, California or Los Angeles, you will see the reality. Like, it's okay. This is a piece of planet Earth, and
it's whatever.
Why it's whatever?
Yeah.
It's the same pavement, same street, same everything. I mean, like,
What makes it better?
Or maybe not the same. Actually, it's worse there.
To a certain extent.
It depends on where you're coming from. Like, for
And
example,
it depends on the areas that you go to over there.
exactly, definitely. So yeah, it's and these things will keep on happening. So by the time, I think people will adapt and get used to it, and maybe when we hear a couple of artists losing their life in the next couple of years, it's gonna become the normal, you know,
It's just something just happened,
which is
bad.
concerning,
Yeah,
which is
yeah,
very bad.
because you become numb to that feeling after
Exactly.
that and that. Oh, we're just gonna sit
Already-
here and
I
report.
mean, like people already they grieve those incidents or the artists
yeah.
who for a couple of days, one day.
True. Yeah, the people. We don't know about the families though. Yeah,
That's
that's a
totally
whole
different.
Yeah,
That's totally different. But yeah, I mean, like
you're right. That's true. People grieve for a couple of days and then خلاص,
that's
the
it.
artist passed. Yeah, it's concerning. It's very concerning. What's happening in the States because of those. And I'm not saying, for example, that they have to take off all the guns or whatever. Put more strict laws. That's it.
There should be a solution.
100%. But
We're
nobody
living in
is really,
2023,
especially, bro.
2022.
Now,
I mean, like
because we focus on hip hop, right? We don't know about what the
About
other
other-
stuff that are happening as well.
there might be a massacre
Well,
that we don't
exactly,
even
in the
know about
streets.
it.
We know about a couple of schools that happened in shootings, for example. But we don't know about
The
the
full
other
picture.
areas.
We don't
that
know the full picture.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There's too many stuff that we don't know about. Like, there's a lot of innocent people that are losing their lives for some laws that can't be changed just to protect everybody.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway, once again, rest in peace and Takeoff, man, great rapper,
And a great loss.
great loss. That's definitely, yeah. On a different news as well, in the past weeks, actually, in the past 3 weeks, every week, Kanye. Can we say he's canceled now?
According to him, he's not cancelled.
To him.
And according to me, as a person
Kenzie.
who watched a couple of interviews of him, I think he wanted this. I think he planned this and he wanted this. He's not. I don't think he's crazy. I don't think he's talking out of his mind. I think he planned this. He wants this, and the outcome of this, we might see it in a couple of years or maybe soon enough for us to realize that whatever he said might be true, might be the truth, might be
Mm.
not wrong at all. Maybe I don't know. Maybe the cause that or the thing
See,
that he's fighting
my
for
issue-
is
Now look.
is a right cause,
I as well don't think Kanye is crazy, right? I think he did a couple of moves to get out of his deal. For example, I think Kanye is a smart person, right?
Yeah.
But
It's so strange that they called him they call him crazy, but they never called him a liar.
true, that's true.
They never.
He was
called him
never
a
called
liar.
a liar. That's true.
This guy's
then-
crazy.
but
Let's
then-
cancel him. That's
then-
what happened.
But then, this is the issue: is that Kanye chose to go in the wrong battle. That's what I believe.
Maybe
In the wrong time. Also,
maybe it's the right time for him as his timeline or trajectory.
I don't think so because
Maybe
he also apologized in one of the
Couple of times,
interviews.
yeah.
He tried
he
to
moonwalked.
apologize. Yeah,
Yeah, because the pressure I think
exactly.
is heavy.
Exactly. He chose to go around. He chose to go against the wrong people. He chose the wrong time to do that.
But for what? That's what we don't know. Definitely, there is a plan. There is something. I mean, like he's a grown ass man.
Yeah,
He-
he's out of his deal now. He's still rich.
Yeah,
He's still worth 500 million, right? But career wise, he's dropped from everywhere, right?
yeah.
Mostly. Nobody wants to work with him anymore. Nobody now respects Kanye as Kanye, right? Yet you can't take that away because Kanye influenced generations, right? Whether with his music, with his fashion, right? He just chose the wrong time and the wrong people.
Why
That's
the wrong time? Why the wrong time though? Let's talk about that. Why it's the wrong timing
because
for him to do whatever he does.
what is freedom of speech in our time now?
Is that what he was pursuing? He was pursuing freedom of speech.
He was no, he's not. It's not about that. He was just talking, right? He was
just
saying
talking.
his
He was-
opinion on things, right?
Yeah,
He was
he
giving
was
his
speaking
opinion.
his mind.
Exactly, right?
Yeah,
And now he's cancelled. Where's freedom of speech in that?
he's not there.
That's
Maybe
what I
he's
mean.
So
That's
he,
because the time that where we are in now, to a certain extent, freedom of speech exists in places that doesn't exist in some other places. It's a double standard. Freedom of speech right now, in this time that we are in, he chose the wrong people to go against because we all know. You know,
but I was thinking.
we all know, but you don't.
I know, but I think if he could like maneuver it in a smart way, how could he do that?
You just
how
don't do
how
that.
nowadays if you wanna dodge all of these things,
You don't do that.
and you can't.
You don't do that. Nope.
You don't do it at all.
Nope.
Okay. Well, what about
Get your bread.
what about the people who are following this technique to get cancelled, to be more trendy, to get more opportunities at the end?
Opportunities in what?
I don't know. For
That's my
example,
question.
I mean, like,
What are the opportunities now for Kanye? Or Ye, sorry.
one of the things I think he might be, or he was thinking of, was the idea of getting rid of all of these contracts and affiliation with Adidas, JP
Yeah,
Morgan.
yeah.
So, for example, they might be the hard way to get to terminate all of these contracts, which is following a lengthy process to terminate these contracts. But maybe that is what he did was a smart way just to get rid of all of these contracts.
and then
say,
he
like,
went all out extra.
for example,
You know, he
yeah.
went all out extra.
Ah,
He did. I believe he did
He did that
go all
for the
out
purpose
extra.
of getting rid of his affiliation.
What
with
I believe is that he had a plan to get off his contract, right?
That's one.
And I agree.
Okay.
But then he lost control.
Okay. ضاع شوية في
He got lost in the sauce a bit. Maybe he said something because Kanye speaks
Yeah.
and he speaks freely. You know,
There's no filter. There's nothing.
he's unfiltered.
Maybe,
and that's it.
Maybe when you
and
reach
he said it once.
Maybe when you reach that status, when you become a billionaire,
He's not a billionaire anymore. Anyway,
He was.
But yeah, I know. But yeah, that's true. You know,
تخترع
you stop.
عرفتك كده.
Exactly, that's true.
I'm on the top of the
100%.
world. I'm
Exactly.
gonna say whatever the fuck.
But
I wanna
nah, you're not.
Yeah.
You're not.
say. There is the elite.
Exactly. There's the Big Boys Club. Hey, where are you going? You know, they have to remind you. But you know what I mean? You know, he might have said
understand.
something that then he was like, you know what? I just can't go back now. Let me just go further.
Okay. Right.
You know?
Okay.
Because he already slipped. Let me just go further. And then he started tracking back. But he also got misunderstood to a certain parts.
Yeah.
I'm not with everything that he said, by the way. Not literally as in everything, because some of the things
Neither
are
me, neither me.
it's just his opinion. It's his opinion. It's whatever it is.
He's entitled to his opinion.
Exactly,
It's
you know,
him at the end of the day. This is how
exactly.
he thinks. This is his mindset.
We don't agree with everything. We don't, you know,
Yeah,
all
we
of
don't-
that.
We're not
But-
worshipping the
Exactly.
Like, he's a different person. He's dealing
100%.
with his struggles alone, like everybody in this
100%.
life. Like,
And he just chose the wrong time, and that's it. You know,
yeah.
that's what I believe.
So, what do you learn from the whole process of him being cancelled? And
I believe when you go out, you should be more composed. When
One.
you're out to speak, you should be more composed.
Okay.
There's million other ways to deliver what you want to say.
Mhm.
And this is not one of them.
Okay.
You know?
Okay.
You
I
can
agree in that.
You can do
I
that
agree.
in your work, you can do that in your whatever it is.
You can be smart
can-
about
exactly,
it.
you know?
Yeah. You can deliver the message in a way that
Exactly.
they cannot catch you, even if
if they do,
So,
they would let it
yeah.
slide for a
They can- yeah, because-
certain extent. You know,
You know how if you study all the people who are cancelled in the last couple of
months.
months, you see that they catch, like they monitor everything that you say
Yeah.
from the start of
That-
you
yeah.
making the first content and publishing publishing it in the internet. They will look for that bullshit that you said.
Bro, we
and
are
take
in
it-
2022.
and take it
You
against
think
you.
we're not all being watched?
Yeah, definitely.
Come on.
Yeah.
We're watched with our phones. We're watched with our social media. We're watched with everything. Just live with it.
Yeah.
By now, just live with it.
Yeah, and also the people who are thinking about all the content that they create, whether visually or audio
yeah.
or whatever. Nowadays, you have these AIs, softwares that can capture all of these, put it in a text form,
Wow.
do a manipulation on
yeah,
it,
yeah.
do a manipulation on it, capture whatever you said, and then
Yep.
it's easy to search whatever.
What you
Like
said.
for example, this sentence that I'm going to say right now,
Mm-hmm.
in a couple of years, in a easy search you can find it. You will be able to find this minute of this
Damn.
video. Why are you laughing?
That's crazy. That's crazy.
This
That's
is this is how far we are
we're going.
we're
yeah.
going
Yeah.
actually. So
You
yeah,
got the serious face.
because
serious look.
when it's come to facts,
Bro,
it's
but
like
you know
that.
what? Since we are that infiltrated, خلاص, I'm just coping with it.
Yeah. But you have to be smart with it, as you mentioned. You have to
Yes,
be smart with it.
100%.
You have to be
And
So-
cope.
and cope with it. Yeah,
Look,
and
trust me.
prepare yourself for being cancelled. And I think 10 years from now will be also be
Cancel.
No, we're not gonna. No, but be prepared for being cancelled. Like have
Have your own backup.
your backup.
Yeah.
Have
That's
your own
true, yeah.
backup,
I agree.
It's one of the good.
You never
things,
know when you slip.
exactly, and one of the good things as an
That's
observer.
where,
as
but
an
that's
observer,
where composure comes.
yeah.
Composure comes when you speak, that you think and go like, okay. That's where I hit a break.
Yeah, and,
know?
and one of the good things that as an observer like us who watch whatever, who watch the
Happens,
space and
yeah,
what happens is that we study, we learn, and then we.
Fuck up as well the same way. no, we don't.
But
Yeah, we know how to evade,
Evade,
certain,
exactly.
certain stuff. That's true.
And
I
this is
agree.
one of the things that maybe people don't know about us, that when we watch the space, when we come with the news, when we come with topics that we want to discuss, we benefit from it. We learn from
Yeah,
it.
that's true.
Which is just it's a win-win situation for us and the audience at the same time. You know,
Providing entertainment, and us, we're learning about
learning
what,
about how it's
how to manipulate.
yeah.
What did you learn from what happened with Connie?
As I
Or Ye, sorry.
As I mentioned, I totally agree with the point that you mentioned around being articulate about the things that you are going to say. Choose your words wisely whenever you are creating content on the internet, because one day you never know. Maybe Yad in the future he will be running for a prime minister or something, and then the other party running a campaign
Was like,
against
"Ooh,
him, they will. It will be easy for them to catch anything
A dick pic.
on you. On you, yeah. So
I don't
that's
send them, by the way. Yeah.
that's one thing. Also, one of the things is that, and we keep repeating the same thing. Don't idolize a person, artist, or whatever.
He's a human being at the end of the day.
He's a human being at the end of the day. If he's going through struggles, mental illness, whatever, he's going through that. And I don't know. You don't have to build your own life around goals, objectives, or whatever around
True.
anything, any other journey that someone is going through. You don't have to
You can
mimic
take
this.
stuff,
Take
learn
stuff.
from, and
Yeah,
that's
take
it.
stuff. At the end of the day,
Pick and choose.
yeah, he's just a human being. A news
True.
came to us. Compare it to your ethics. Compare it to your
Culture, your religion,
your
all of
religion.
that, yeah.
run it through these things. You don't have to. Nowadays, you don't have to copycat everything that the West is doing. I mean, like
True.
we are living if but we can say that we are blessed that we are living at the right side of
the world
of the
now,
world
yeah.
nowadays, and
Safe.
be grateful about that.
ما
you're
شاء الله
not-
ما نسحر المكان.
you're
ما
not-
شاء الله ما شاء الله.
What?
We don't.
For example,
لا ما شاء الله
ما شاء الله, touch wood and everything and all the shenanigans. But yeah, I mean, like,
That's true. You're right.
we are blessed. You don't have to copycat everything. Run them through those filters, as Yad mentioned, of your ethics, traditions, culture, religion,
yeah.
belief system. All of these, if they are going through all these points, don't digest them or ingest them into your system.
Don't
Easily-
don't
easy-
bend or your knees for
Exactly.
don't
Yeah.
bend the rules for
And-
certain things.
Also, another advice is that if you are a person who loves, for example, Kanye,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna judge you based on that love
On-
or
yeah, yeah,
relationship
yeah,
or
yeah, that's
whatever.
true,
I'm
that's
not
true.
gonna say that because you like.
You like yay?
It means
we
that
don't
you are
speak.
yay.
Yeah, that's true.
It can be. I just listen to Ye, but it
True.
doesn't mean that I am fully
A yay person.
a Ye person.
True. No, I agree 100% because you get to meet a lot of people, and that's something
You
that.
listen to Ye.
Yeah, exactly. That's true. You know, and they start thinking, and it's not only yay. You know, it's overall in an artist.
Yeah, if I'm listening
there's
to
an
Pink
artist-
Floyd, for example.
for Mac Miller, for example, and I come in and speak to people about Mac Miller and how much I love. Some people look at me in a way where they go like, yeah, but he was, you know, back then he was an addict, and his
Suicidal,
relationship,
whatever,
yeah, and his
whatever.
relationship with his girlfriend Oriana wasn't, and he was the, you know,
So based on that, you are
exactly.
Mac Miller.
Yeah, to a certain extent, but they go and they look at you that you like
That's
this guy
stupid.
because
That's stupid. Sorry to tell you this, but this is
get cancelled. But yeah. Moving on.
Okay. Now I understand how Ye fucked up. Now I understand how Ye fucked up.
والله ما هو ما جابوا اخرته غير درينك تشامبس. صح. قعدات زي دي.
بالضبط.
But yeah, moving on. So a takeover happened finally from Elon Musk in the past week, right?
Yeah.
He came in with the sink to the headquarters to let that sink
Sink
in.
in. Yeah, he wrote,
Bro,
let that sink in. Yeah.
That was one of my favorite videos.
Yeah. I mean, like,
Tell us about it, Kenzie.
first of all, we don't know, or at least me, or unless there is a billionaire listening to us, we don't know how billionaires live. That's for a fact.
True.
Let's set the record straight, right?
True.
We don't know how when you own a company, what you should do and what you should not. I mean, like, at least for me.
Yeah.
So don't go and judge why Elon Musk is asking for $8 for $8 for a verified account
Yeah.
on Twitter. That's one. He owns that shit. He owns the company. That's one thing. Another thing that him firing people because of not meeting the deadline of achieving that or
And
developing
that happens everywhere.
That happens.
People are just
That happens
micro
everywhere.
now Elon Musk with what he's doing in Twitter. You know? They're microing everything. They're
And
watching, you know, there's a plenty of places that you work there and you feel like you're working like a slave,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
And you get underpaid.
Correct.
And you get a lot of shit during work hours.
Yeah.
And you get overworked and you work overtime. And then you get no benefits, no nothing.
مالك حسك شخصنت الموضوع.
No, it's because of people how they come and talk about how this guy is conducting his own business. Till date, I don't trust Elon Musk.
Nobody trusts him.
You know,
and
but I respect the guy.
Yeah, I respect the guy, and I also, it's what drives everybody crazy is that how he acts
Yeah,
in general.
he's a
Like,
walking meme.
yeah, and he knows that he triggers certain people.
Yes.
But the thing is
Yes.
that between Elon Musk and Kanye, he
He calculated his moves.
calculates his moves because he's using logic, conditions, and You know,
He's using some chip
algorithm.
he put in his head
Exactly.
that he's reading everybody.
and it tweets by itself.
And just yeah, exactly, you know, and just pay $8 at the end of the month. Bro,
Yeah, that's him. I don't have anything against the guy. Imagine you become so rich and wealthy that the social media platform that you're using on a daily basis, you
own.
You get so in love with it, like okay, fuck it, I'm buying this.
It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. That's
It is
true, yeah.
crazy, but people are saying it like it's something.
Well,
No,
people
no,
are
but
saying
like-
that he's butchering everything in Twitter now, which I don't see, to be honest. I believe, and he said that he is going to add more ways for people, content creators on Twitter as well, to make money. He's gonna allow more characters on Twitter finally.
Yeah.
He's gonna allow the edit button, but then the thing is, I've seen the edit happening in front of me in one of the accounts.
Oh, okay.
You can still go and see the whole
history.
tweet
Yeah.
that was edited,
Definitely, yeah.
know,
He will
which
implement
is-
the
which is nice.
audit history of the
Yeah.
of whatever you tweet, and also they will include, as I heard, cryptocurrencies and NFTs into
على
Twitter.
الله ما داير اتكلم في
والله
الموضوع
this is
ده.
what he-
انا
this
ما
is
داير
what I
اتكلم
heard.
في الموضوع ده.
Sorry, but this is what I heard.
و NFTs لي فترة كده.
You are one of the people who are trying to
No, I'm not.
evade.
Yeah,
But it's gonna come
yeah.
your way.
خلاص.
يعني,
When it comes, it comes. When it comes, it comes.
When it
When
comes-
it's up, it's up.
but when it comes, it might be late.
No, don't worry.
It
The
might be
verse
too
يعني
late.
the verse. He's spitting verses now.
طبعا.
When it comes, it might be
Well,
too late.
it might be too late for you to catch the train of.
Wave. But yeah, no, bro. $8 per month. I think I don't know why people are buzzed about this. They're bro. You want the fucking take it $8. And there's other benefits that comes with it. By the way, you pay Netflix every month. I don't know how much. You pay that over. I don't know how much. Yet people are going against $8 for Twitter. That you will get some benefits and you get some stuff.
And if you don't want, then don't get it.
Take it.
Don't
You're
get it.
famous. People will know you. With the tick or without.
I think his the way how he thought about it. He's like he said that there is no more discrimination between well-known people who get the verified accounts, and everybody, whoever wants it, pays the $8.
True. That's it. If you
Don't
want it, you want it.
don't get it.
Exactly. صعبة؟ ما أعرف الناس ليه كده.
I don't know.
But yeah, anyway, yo, 1 hour in, we didn't tap into the album yet.
3 weeks, but it's 3 weeks.
Yeah, let's go. Moving on. We've
Music?
seen Vogue covers. We've seen a video of NPR disc. We've seen what else? What else they came out with? Vogue cover, NPR desk,
So the NPR
a radio, because you thought that was real. A radio interview.
أنا ما حضرتها كلها لكن
The whole rollout was crazy. I loved it.
So for everybody, explain what
They
happened.
mimicked the way that Drake and 21 mimicked the way that how artists nowadays do their album rollouts. They went on Vogue. It was a fake issue. They went on SNL. It's a fake show. They did a radio interview. It was fake as well. It was crazy. I loved it. I loved this whole rollout of them. And then the album came. It was postponed a week because 40 caught COVID. So they had to postpone the album a week. And then the boy delivered.
Mhm.
The boy and 21 Savage released
Hair loss.
what I say hip hop album of the year.
لا don't rush it.
It is.
ما خلاص عشان
It
the
is.
year is
No,
almost-
it is. It is. It is album of the year for me. To me,
والله he's not bad at all.
hip hop, I mean, rap this year is saved because of the amount of projects that were released but didn't live long. a week
Do
in,
you think this?
2 weeks in, and you don't listen. How many times you've been listening now to Kendrick album?
I mean, like a couple of times.
That's it, right? It's not on a rotation for
But
you.
we didn't give this chance.
This will be on a rotation.
Okay, let's revisit it after 2 weeks and talk about this.
I'm down. But
After
then
2 episodes, we're gonna come back and talk about
I will.
how was this run for this album was.
Bro, this year I started playing Certified Lover Boy more than when it was released. And to come and tell you, Certified Lover Boy is a crazy album. It's a dope album. And Drake mentioned that everybody will catch later, whatever he releases, right? The techno album that he released is a dope album. And we said it. I said it when it first came out. It was something different. And he addressed it in the hair loss as well.
Yeah.
Do you want to give your take first before I go in?
No, he said you stupid niggas don't know why I did techno.
It's a jet lag.
I don't know, something like
It's
that.
a cargo jet lag. Yeah, whatever. But yeah,
But his intention was to go international.
international.
Yeah, I think what's my
What do you
take?
think? Yeah, the album.
It's not bad at all.
It's not bad.
It's okay. It's
How many times you listen to
It's
it?
a great listen. I think 3 times,
That's it?
4 times. Sorry.
بس حرام
والله يا
عليك.
أخي, 4
Bro,
times.
حرام عليك.
I listened 3 times in the car, 1 time
Oh my God.
in the headset. I think 4
You're killing
times.
me. Bro, the album. I know. It's the only thing that I've been listening to. I listened to it
you-
maybe so far 25 times.
You can listen. The thing is that
Yes.
you can. I listened to it 4 times, but you can listen to it more than that.
Yes.
I agree. I totally agree.
And you can replay it after it's done.
Yeah.
You can, because so go ahead. I'll speak about it later.
Yeah. So I think all the tracks, all the songs,
Are listenable.
exactly.
Yes.
You enjoy all of them.
True.
Even if you are coming from a different era, if you are like you're the kind of who listens to boom bap music,
The samples are there for you.
the samples out there for you.
Yeah.
If you are from the Gen Z,
Yeah.
21 Savage and all Young Thug,
Yeah.
you got that
You have
that sound there. I think one of the things that I took from this album is that Drake is he set himself, or he set a spotlight on him that makes him different from other artists, is that he's like a chameleon. He can
Adapt.
adapt to any sound
Environment he's in now
environment
with-
he's in. He got the skill set to grab the attention of different generations to keep his legacy run, or
Yeah.
his run longer. And this is one of the things that really differentiate Drake from other artists. You know. Also,
He has the longevity.
longevity is there.
Yeah.
He's entertaining, and you can listen to his music and like I'm not gonna say he's the best rapper lyrics wise, bars wise. He's not like, but he can deliver music that everybody can listen to. You know?
Okay.
You know, I enjoyed listening to this album. I like the beats of
Favorites? Any favorites?
Middle of the Ocean, and also
Major distribution.
the one that he sampled Daft Punk on it. Which one was it?
Circle Local.
Yeah. Did he give it? Did
One
he
more
give?
time.
Did he give one more time of Daft Punk? It's worth, like, did he?
No.
Yeah, he cannot.
This is, to me, this is the worst song in
the
the
worst
album.
song. Yeah, right. Yeah.
I don't like
But
it.
he tried. Yeah.
It's,
yeah.
I'll get into it.
It's very difficult to do.
I'll get into the full.
So which proves one thing, is that it's very difficult to fuck with the Daft Punk samples and
No.
music.
Kanye
he-
did.
Kanye
Stronger.
but did it with them.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about
okay. Come
taking
and
sample their music
No, it's not tough. It's just I don't believe it was done
properly.
properly. Yeah.
Okay. Middle of the Ocean. 1 second. Circo Loco.
That's the.
That's the one. That's the
Daft
one
Punk?
with Daft Punk. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pussy and Millions.
Mm.
Yeah.
Travis Scott.
Yeah. I guess it's Fuck Me Now. or I guess it's fuck me. I think that's my favorite. Broke Boys, I like that.
Anthem.
And the song that he really showed his skill set of matching the young generation way of flow or way of giving a song is that Jump Throne Shit Poppin'.
Okay. It's done by the producer of Playboy Carti. Yeah.
Yeah, and Middle of the Ocean, it's for everybody, like for all
It's
ages.
the Drake, the rapping Drake that
The
everybody asks for.
Club Paradise,
You
care
know.
package Drake that
It's Drake, rapper Drake.
yeah.
He gave us one of the best. But yeah,
Now people will say that okay, you fuck with Drake, then if he doesn't like Drake, then
let me tell you. See, I believe us people, everybody, from audience, from people in the industry themselves, love to hate on Drake.
That's the normal thing, right?
That's everybody. When was the last time you've been in a setting or talked to your friends or read an article or whatever it is? Nobody,
Embrace love.
whatever he gave
Yeah.
the album, no matter what album it is, everybody hated.
No matter what the trend is, even if it's the Kiki
I'm,
thingy
I'm talking about all his albums that
okay.
he released, right?
Yeah.
All of them got hate when they were first released.
Yeah.
He got hate. And I'm not going to say hate, it's a very big word, but he got heat on them, you know?
Yeah.
He was never praised. People love to. The industry love, people in the industry or the audience love to, you know? Give him heat in the beginning. Make fun of the songs. But he was one of the first to come and do the singing and rapping. Is Drake featuring Drake in every song.
Yeah.
You know, he introduced a lot of stuff. I think it's time for everybody to sit down together and give love to what this guy is doing. Because after this project, and I know this is a tough thing to say,
He's gonna disappear.
he is,
He's going ghost.
no, he is the best rapper now. He is the best artist. And Drake never came and claimed he is the best rapper. If you notice, in not even one song, he ever said, I'm the best rapper alive.
Or I'm the GOAT.
He never did. It's for the people to speak, right?
Yeah.
And to me, I believe by now he deserves it. He is the best to do it now. In our time, he is the best entertainer and rapper. He showcased in this album, Her Loss, the rapper Drake.
That he can do
Tirelessly,
everything.
he went in every song.
in every aspect of
Bro.
of making an. Why did he bring 21 Savage? To be honest, is it like
So I believe
to bridge the gap?
Her
between
Loss,
the- okay.
I believe Her Loss is a part of a trilogy. The first part was Certified Lover Boy. Second part was Honestly Nevermind. And then it's Her Loss. It's a story. I'm a certified lover boy.
Okay.
You know what? Honestly, Nevermind. It's a you know, with the girl. It's a story with the girl.
Yeah.
And then it's her loss. That's when you convince yourself it's her loss at the end of the day.
And
And
that's,
he showed.
and that's why
And he showed. And the last track on Honestly Nevermind was Jimmy Crooks. Featuring who? 21 Savage. It was the only rap song in this whole album, right? And then Drake, when the album was released, is like, soon you guys will understand, right? So all of this was worked. All of this was ready. All of this was done.
planned. And this is the.
It was over. And this is Drake. He moves in a very calculated manner.
Okay, but
Always.
explain to me one thing. Why this album is not sitting right with women?
So he pissed a lot of people in this album. So Drake went on a streak of shots in this album, right?
Okay.
And actually, I'll wait. Let me get that.
For someone who listens to the album 25 times, I mean, like, you should spit the bars like.
Instead of Drake. لا لا عادي أنا ما. Anyway, so a number of people, and I think there's a lot of lines that he took shot at people that we still don't know who are they. That we will catch maybe later on. Or it's only intended for that person to know. Drake is the type of person I believe he would yani, have 3 Finsta accounts, fake Instagram accounts, and 3 Twitter. And he's watching. He's watching everything. He knows, you know. He's on the social media. We've seen him on Instagram. But so the first song that directly and everybody that was dissed to a certain extent, or there was a shot at anybody in that album, everybody replied within 2 days. That's how big it was. That's how the wave was very big. So there was a line about Meg the Stallion. This bitch lie about getting shots, but she's still a stallion.
Yeah.
So
She responded back.
she responded back and she said that
Get out of
stop
my
using my shooting for clout, bitch ass. Since when the fuck it's cool to joke about women getting shot? You, especially rap, are lame. Ready to boycott, but about shoes and clothes, but dogpile on a black woman when she say one of y'all homeboys abuse her. And when the motherfucker facts come out, remember y'all whole ass favorite rappers that stood behind that shot a female. So Lil Yachty also came on live and he said that, you know, Drake didn't intend to talk about Megan Thee Stallion. And Drake was talking about women who get shot as in BBL shots.
What is BBL? Okay. Fake women.
Fake asses and all of that.
Fake?
Asses.
Okay.
So they call them BBL shots.
Really?
Shot, yeah. That's how you get.
That's something
It's
I-
a BBL shot that you go and you take and your ass becomes that big.
What BBL stand for?
Bro, I didn't
Big
search that
booty.
enough.
Booty.
Love. But, and then she's a stallion. With the lion, she's a
Yeah,
stallion.
yeah.
No, I'm sure that Drake meant it as in double entendre. Yet Lil Yachty came and said that, no, he was talking about the BBL shot and a stallion as a stallion. The horse,
horse.
as in, you know,
The horse,
stallion. And then there was circulated another that he was aiming at one of the strippers that her name is something the stallion as well.
Look at what
Yet
he
I think
Look at what he's doing.
exactly.
I mean, like-
I think he. So I think it
I'm
was a
not
double
embracing it.
entendre.
I'm not embracing it, but look at what he makes the people
No,
talk
no, I
about
agree.
it, and I mean, like,
Exactly. See, that's how the magnitude is big. But then this is the thing. I believe Meg Thee Stallion should go in the booth and reply.
لا ما كمان للدرجة دي.
No, don't go on Twitter.
Okay.
No,
milk
you're
it-
an art. You're a
milk-
rapper.
Milk it the right way and
No, not
get-
milk it. It's not about being. You have a beef. You're a rapper, right? What do rappers do when they have a beef?
they diss each other.
They release songs.
I don't know about that.
No, they release songs.
I know.
When rappers have beef in the industry, they release songs. When a rapper, bro, says shit about a rapper in a song, they do.
Yeah, yeah.
They start a beef, right? Go in the booth and record. Now they said that he didn't mean it, then he didn't mean it. And that's it. You know?
Yeah.
And then there was another one about Dram, the singer from bro. Sidebar. Serena, your husband is a groupie. One of my favorite sidebars that I've ever heard. Serena Williams' husband is a groupie. We all know Drake is one of the biggest groupies. He's always everywhere with every person, every celebrity, you know.
Except us.
But
One day.
anyway, back to the album. You drifted me away.
Sorry.
But yeah, no, bro.
ليش يعني أنا
Lala, it's all good.
خذ راحتك.
But to me, bro, major distribution is. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
The Flamingos podcast.
Okay. So when the album first came out, I was like, you know what? Let me just listen. I went to the first track. I was like, whoa, okay, we're about to witness something different in this album. Major Distribution came. I was like, damn! What the fuck?
The heart.
Yeah, bro. I was like, what the fuck I'm about to get into? I didn't sleep that night, by the way. I swear. I'm not a big Drake fan, but this made me. This made me.
Oh, okay.
No, this made me.
I think the techno one made you also.
No.
go
The thing
crazy.
was because it was different. It was something very smart that he did. That's what I see. You know, like I saw what he was doing with that.
Yeah.
But the anthem for me in this album, listen, I love the whole album. It's there's no misses in this album. By the way, maybe one or two to me. Like the least songs that I listen to are, although they have classic samples, Spin About You, Circle Loco. They're maybe the least that I listen to. But then the whole album goes on heavy rotation, a whole replay. But Broke Boys is crazy. It's an anthem to
It's
me.
an anthem, yeah.
And the way that he goes in that song later on with 21 Savage, I got the stripes. Fuck Adidas. He talks about Adidas. He talks about everything. But it's one thing that he doesn't talk about. Pusha T.
He can't. He can't.
This is the only one thing that he didn't talk about.
You
And
don't
I
mess
don't know.
with the-
No, but
you don't
then,
mess with the hyenas.
But then there is one line that it made me suspect. Because he talked about Kanye as well, right?
Yeah.
He talked that he made up with Kanye because of Jay Prince connection, right? Just for the mob ties.
Okay.
But then there is one line that he said, mentioning a nemesis, and he would pay $500,000 for him to be lost. That nemesis. To be gone. In one of the lines. He said that. And I suspect is that Pusha T. It's that bad
Really?
between him and Pusha T, you know? That it's not music to him anymore.
Oh shit.
No, to a certain extent. But you know what I mean, right? It's not music. Because Pusha T dragged everybody to this beef, you know, because Drake mentioned his wife. But then Pusha T dragged everybody. Listen, it's a great album. I believe it's gonna live. It's here to stay for a long time. It's gonna be on rotation, and you should trust me. Like, listen to it.
I did.
Like proper listens.
Did.
More than once. More than 3 times.
I think 3 times is
Enough?
fair enough. Yeah.
For a dad.
No, for someone who got that.
Great ears to know
What
something.
they call,
from,
but he called it something.
What?
This is designed for the specific ears. What did he say?
I was thinking about the line before I
Yeah.
come in. This is designed for the divine ears.
Thank you.
Yeah.
This is
And that's true because
and
that's
my ears are divine.
Okay, Habibi. I'm moving on. Yo, to mention Fred again, one of my favorite artists that I discovered over the summer as well, released a third part of his album, Actual Life, Part 3. And one of the craziest discoveries this year to me and close to my heart, Fred again. Check it out if you don't know it. Moving on. Locals. Okay, let's bring the good news first. Al Hassan app.
Yeah, after we came along, to be honest, and
Trials and tribulations after all the trials.
yeah, after all this time, and one of the things that I'm really proud of this, and I keep saying that we documented the pandemic.
Yeah.
And we talked about the whole thing
True.
from the start of the
And
to
every
the end.
announcement they made,
And every
every law they,
Yeah, so
you know, it's
for future
over there.
future generations,
Google search.
if you're listening to this and you want to know what happened, glimpses of what happened in the pandemic, go back to our old videos and
ما كلهم لكن ها ما
not
تفضح
all of them, but Anyhow, so the good news is that during the COVID-19 briefing on Sunday, which happened today,
Yesterday.
actually yesterday.
The day of the us recording. Yeah.
Exactly, yeah. The National Emergency Crisis and Disaster Management Authority said Al Husn app will be limited to proof of vaccination. So it will be limited to the people who did the 3 vaccination,
So
2
when you
vaccination and a
enter,
booster.
okay,
Yeah. So you're not going to use it to
daily
on
checkups on malls and all
on
of that.
malls and in public places
Okay.
and stuff. And as I mentioned, it will be limited to proof of vaccination certificates and test results inside and outside the country. So for the people who
Airport,
travels,
I believe.
so that
Yeah.
that might be a use as a pass.
Mm.
Okay. To go outside and inside the country.
Yeah.
So
So it's not
and
gonna be
also
used mainly inside.
and inside, yeah. So for example, if you're going to the mall and you don't have to make the Al Husn app
Okay.
green as before. So yeah, that's a relief, and we came a long way.
With it.
Earlier I was remember the time that you remember the
Sneak in?
sound that the what
We used to sneak to record.
did we?
Yeah.
Okay.
سلمنا نفسنا. I slipped.
You slept right? Watch out man. شفتها فذكر ايام ديك والله يا اخي we went through very
معاناة.
tough time. Yeah.
But we actually, yes, came through a long way. Yet, it is one of the most countries that handled the manner in a safe way. You know, since day one until today, I believe UAE is one of the best countries of how they handled the pandemic.
Definitely.
You know, looking outside to a broader perspective to other countries outside, weren't as careful as they were here.
Yeah,
You know, and that helped in having less numbers, having all of that, which is great. And feeling now, and slowly they started gradually also bringing life to normal, and now look at it, everything is back. You know, so that is great.
It
We're
is.
back, and khalas, which is beautiful.
Yeah.
Moving on. Soul XP is back this year,
Yeah.
and they announced the lineup. So it's back on the 9th of December,
Is it the 9th or the 5th?
9th
Okay.
till the 11th of December.
All right.
So 3 nights, and the lineup is packed. It's heavy.
Mhm.
I think they're having a Moroccan theme this year. Looking at
I heard that. Yeah.
how it's going, yet they put Toto's picture in the announcement of Soul XP, but they didn't put the date of when he's performing.
So maybe he.
So
he's gonna
me doing my own research,
he's not gonna make it.
I don't think so, or he might because of what's the circumstances that are happening or what's happening with him in Morocco. There is a huge backlash on Toto right now in Morocco because of how he is portraying, smoking live and all of those stuff, and that goes against, the
Normal things in
over there in Morocco right now,
yeah.
But then he's fighting that, and it's not going well for him. The government, and he had to go on a live broadcast as well to talk about all of that.
Okay.
But
So-
yeah, anyway, so they didn't announce the date yet. When is
Other
he performing?
Other interesting.
But
highlights.
Tak is performing.
That's good.
Faluka Freak.
Mhm.
Also Muzi. Anik Khan. Mumu Fresh. Rhapsody. Something that I'm waiting for. Rhapsody's performance. Khadija Al-Warzazia, she's a famous Moroccan singer.
Yeah.
Traditional
They're not
singer.
bringing Sofco.
كوست كونترا لا لا انا بسألك إيه. بتجيبوه بعدين ولا
Okay. شكرا.
Bass is back. Central C.
He's back. Was he?
No, but I mean يعني, he's gonna perform.
Okay.
Central C. This is a good
Looking
one.
forward.
Georgia
to-
Smith.
Yeah.
Georgia Smith.
Who?
Georgia Smith.
Georgia Smith. Okay.
That's something that I'm waiting for. لا اوكي
عاوزني اقول لك
اوكي معلش ما مشكلة. But yeah, Soul's back. Yet XP as well is back. Middle Beast is back. Soundstorm is back.
and they're going crazy.
And they're going they're doing a havoc.
Yeah. They're trying to prove a point which is انا ما عارف ايش صراحة لكن
And I think years from now
you're gonna look back at this
it's
and-
gonna become a hub.
okay.
If not this year or the year after, it's gonna become a hub. Riyadh or Jeddah for that. The only thing that Soul or because it's only Soul that is
It's
happening.
only Soul, yeah.
Soul the XP. ده الايفنت الوحيد that all Dubai waits for it
For a
the
whole-
for a whole year. They wait for December just for Soul to happen. In KSA, they're having 3 events that are happening right after each other.
Yeah.
You know,
So if
and
you
one
miss-
of them
if you
is
miss one-
happening at the same time that Soul the XP is happening, and it has a crazier lineup.
Like
Yet, bro,
DJ
where
Khaled.
did I share that?
DJ Khaled. That's the first one. That's something.
That's يعني, he never came here.
Yeah.
So during the same time that Soul the XP is happening, there is Balad Beast that is happening in Jeddah. That's a part of the whole Middle Beast festivals that happen. So first we have XP, and then we have Soundstorm, then we have Middle Beast, and then we have I don't know if Middle Beast is before or after, or all of that is called Middle Beast, but and then we have Balad Beast, which happens in Jeddah for the first time. It's gonna happen.
And what's
Not
the
in
difference?
Riyadh.
What's
The others
difference?
are happening in Riyadh. So this one is just a festival, but also in Jeddah. You know, it's like Dubai and Abu Dhabi for Formula
okay.
One, and then Seoul
Yeah.
after race concerts. But then this one has a crazy lineup: Busta Rhymes, Carl Cox, DJ
this is
Jazzy
the-
Jeff.
This is the one in Jeddah.
This is the one in Jeddah. DJ Premier, Lupe Fiasco, Rick Ross.
pay.
Yes, all of us, bro. And this is not the wild thing, and what I think. These 3 festivals that they're happening in Saudi Arabia, the amount of local artists are in these festivals are crazy. This is something that Soul is losing
Yeah. Yeah, I
with
can
the
see that.
years.
I can see that.
They're not bringing regional artists even. They're not, you know.
But they-
I understand that
but they
there is
brought
freak tag
Tack and yeah.
and all of that, right?
Who else they
Get
they-
more from outside.
Okay. Don't limit
Why
yourself.
not?
Yeah.
Why not? It becomes a hub if you do, right?
I don't know how
There is now, it's
Nah.
clearly a competition between the festivals here and festivals over there. And in the 3 festivals that are happening now in KSA, there's the amount of the local artists in Saudi Arabia or regional artists that are going, everybody is almost, not everybody,
Yeah.
almost, they're going to perform in KSA this year.
Yeah.
How many of them did come and perform here?
No one, I think.
Not many. They did, but not as many, you know?
Many, okay.
And how many came in that event? Not many as well, you know?
Okay.
And this is where they're gonna lose, or they're losing to a certain extent, you know?
I think I don't know how these business runs, to be honest, but I think and how do they measure the success of an artist and the budgeting behind it and who should
Here,
be-
you mean in Seoul? Or the festivals over here?
the festivals in general
Okay. Yeah.
in the Middle East, but I think there should be a collaborations between different regions.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Right.
But then,
But this is
but my point
it's gonna
is
happen.
that
I mean,
yeah, but then look at what they're doing. KSA, they're bringing a lot of regional artists. That's something that doesn't happen as much over here.
like who regional artists.
Bro, Nadine is performing in XP. All right.
Okay.
Da Vinci is performing in XP as well.
That's local over there.
He's Sudani, but
No, I
he
mean
is
like
in-
he's
yeah.
But if you are trying to shine or put the spotlight on local artists in those festivals, you're gonna pick the locals, like the people who
Moed Nafai is entitled is performing. Calibi is performing. There are DJs from Saudi Arabia, Dish Dash, Cosmic Cat.
Yeah, but
there's too many that
Yeah,
are
I know,
performing.
but taking consideration that those already have a fan base there. This is their territory, right?
Yeah.
So
There's-
that might be one of the reasons why they don't get artists from other regions. You know,
Shkoon.
cross region.
Okay, so there are two DJs from Jordan. Shkoon. They're going to perform over there as well. Feluka. She's performing as well. She's coming all the way from the States to KSA to perform as well.
But she's doing she's gonna be there in Soul
And
DXB.
Soul the XP. Yep,
Ah,
I
okay.
know, but
Yeah.
you know that Synaptic is also performing in XP
Not
as
Soul
well.
DXB?
No, you know, has he performed in Soul the XP before?
Is that the criteria that you have to?
Why not?
Perform?
Yeah, no, but why
you
not?
have to perform before in Soul DXB. So
No,
they-
no, 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 no. It's not.
Yeah, but maybe
But
they answer. Maybe they
I'm
didn't
questioning
invite-
why they
Ah,
don't get these artists.
Maybe they didn't reveal the full lineup yet. Is that the full lineup?
Yeah.
That's the full lineup, and that's it.
I think so. I mean,
Okay.
I think so to a certain extent. I'm not sure, but let's see. Bayu, he's an upcoming artist, Egyptian upcoming artist as well. You know,
Yeah.
Mars Simba are performing as well. Bro, it's crazy. It's crazy the amount of people, upcoming artists that are performing over there in those three events. You know,
Yeah.
there's a big amount of upcoming regional artists that are going to perform. So that's where the question is.
The community.
Where?
The community there, they can gather a huge crowd. I think easily.
No, bro, it doesn't. Yeah, but you
doesn't-
can
but
do
it
it
does-
as well over here as
it
well.
doesn't work
You
that way?
People will travel.
I'm not going to
People
talk
will
as an
come from-
expert in these fields, but yeah.
People travel from. People used to travel from Saudi Arabia to come and attend Seoul,
I remember that. Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
This year or the year after.
I don't think so.
Let's see what's gonna happen.
Yeah, I don't think.
I think it's more people who are gonna travel from here there
Okay.
to attend the concerts over there. They have to move. They have to act over here. They have to do and throw more festivals. Get more artists. Support more artists. Build a whole ecosystem. Do all of bro.
Okay.
You know, I don't care.
Yeah, if
It has to happen. It has to happen,
it's gonna happen, but I
or
think,
they're going to lose.
Yeah, it's going to happen, but I think we can know who's winning right now.
100%.
and,
Yeah.
and who's taking
Miles away.
all of the So yeah, it's a win-win situation for all the people who are
For us.
For us.
Who attend?
Yeah, we accept any invitation from the whole
100%,
region. From the whole
100%.
region.
We're there if you want us to be.
we
Perform.
cover
or
the whole event.
attend. Yeah, we can do all of that. Cheap prices. come
We
on.
run talks and
cheap
we-
prices. Huh?
cheap-
اسعار تكسر السوق. المهم
competitive prices.
prices. Yeah. If you find it lower anywhere else, come and
we give you for free.
ask for a return policy. But yeah, over this week, one of the okay. Now this happens, I think, for the first time in Dubai. Break the Block event.
Yeah.
It just happened. I attended in this weekend. It's 2 days.
It's a food slash.
It's food
Perform-
slash performances. Yeah,
So talk to me about the food first, because I'm a bit hungry.
it's the first edition.
How was the food? I mean, like, how was
Wait, it's the first edition of this festival, I think. It's the first edition of this festival, I think. So, this is not hate. This is constructive criticism. Anyway, food wasn't that much. It's عادي.
Okay.
There's normal restaurants that were there.
Brisket.
في brisket.
طيب.
خلاص. This is it. But now there's a brisket restaurant in every festival. that
I
you
know.
go to.
I noticed that.
صح؟
Yeah. I know. حلو.
So there were 2 stages, an area where everybody can attend, and then another area where there's 21 plus, you can get drinks, and there's also performances over there and DJs.
Yeah.
And the first one, there was also, and it's all local artists, regional artists. That's something I loved,
Okay.
you know?
Yeah.
Yet the DJs didn't play all regional artists or local artists. That's something that I didn't understand.
I think this is the norm. I think.
أنا الليستة that they passed to each other, I want to delete it.
ولكن يعني.
But shout out to Kabu because he played from Marwan Musa. He played, you know, he played all these regional artists.
Because that's what
So-
he does.
Yeah, but then you know Kabu from back then.
Yeah.
He used to
But
play
he changed the
different.
whole.
Exactly.
He changed
That's
the
what I
whole
mean.
thing. Yeah, yeah.
He changed how he plays music, and that's how, as a DJ you should be as well, right? You adapt to what's hot right now. You don't just stick
And then
to
you choose-
commercial hits only.
And then you choose the specific
Festivals, places,
music, specific music, and then you mix it in a way that distinguish you
Yeah.
among the other DJs.
Yes.
So you
and he did
you
that.
shine.
And he did that. A shout out to him. That's why.
definitely.
You know,
Yeah.
other DJs were like,
Respect to
I was
them.
like, you know, like why? Why? We are in a local, regional artists event. Let's listen to all of them. Why not? Play Synaptic before he goes in. Play Freak before he goes in. Play this and that before. Play fucking Wigs. Play. The people are here to watch these artists, so they know these other artists as well.
And they
Play
listen
it.
to this to the Western music
Bro.
in the cars and the radio and
I'm fed up with
everything.
commercial hits, and that's it everywhere I go. I'm fed up with that. I'm done.
but this is how they.
Yeah,
I'm not
this
gonna-
is
I'm not
how,
gonna-
man. This is how.
I'm not gonna say they control the people. I mean, like
I know.
but I just want to say that I mean, like when a specific DJs they put in their mind that this music will grab the attention of the people because they already were programmed,
Like it.
programmed to listening to
Yeah,
this
yeah,
type
yeah,
of music in their head. They listen to it in the radio in the morning.
Other than that,
but anyhow,
look, it was a nice event overall, by the way. It's a nice vibes. Yeah. Something I didn't understand is that, so there was a b-boy competition.
okay, let me put this. Okay,
There was a b-boy breakdancing competition, right?
okay.
That I didn't understand was happening on a stage. It's not happening down. So usually, I don't know.
So-
Correct me if I'm wrong.
Who's winning?
Breakdancing
the other
doesn't happen
out of the stage.
يعني it's not on a stage, you know. It happens on the ground where
Yeah.
everybody is
Dance
around
floor.
it, right?
Yeah,
That's
there is a
where
dance floor,
I
yeah.
think, as an idea for next year, that's a better idea
Yeah.
than how it is this year.
Put the dance floor in the ground.
Yeah,
on
you
the
know,
ground.
yeah, exactly. But among people, you're not on the stage, you know.
Okay.
Anyway, there was live performances that were. That's where I was asked to be cute.
ما كان في داعي
Of,
ليه ولا؟
yeah, أبدا. I urge, and I really urge.
Is this the first time? The first time for them.
No. I really urge artists that do songs in a studio, if they want to perform their songs live, maybe practice. Vocal coaching is not something that's wrong. To take vocal courses, you know, with the coach and all of that, it's not something wrong that they would do.
Yeah.
We all know that in the studio,
It's totally different than the prisons and on the stage. Yeah.
exactly.
Or a
You
live
know,
performance.
it's a live performance. Well, there's no playback, no auto-tune with you on stage, right? It's different. So I urge, live performance is something different than studio. It's a whole different thing.
And-
Practice.
And I think also
And
that
this is me being cute about the topic. Practice. Because it's fucking embarrassing when you go outside and you hear something and then you hear it live. It's
totally
terrible.
different.
No, it's terrible.
It's terrible,
It's oh, I'm just holding myself. It's bro. I looked at people's faces. They're like, "What the fuck is that?"
And I think also one of the skill set of a brilliant artist on stage is to read the energy of the
Room.
of the room. Not only
Yeah,
the
the
room,
crowd,
the
yeah,
crowd,
yeah.
interact with them. And I think this is one of the things that
No, he was
the
interacting.
the
He was
regional,
interacting.
he was
Yeah, but then-
interacting in a
But then the
cringy way.
crowd who was at the back, like me, watching everything,
Okay.
watching everybody's faces, watching everybody performances, and I was like,
For some people, they might be the first time for them to be on the stage. يعني خلاص
It's
يعني
not.
give them. Okay, if it's not that, then
"There's a thing." It's not.
ما أعرف الله. Yeah.
Please, let's ass kissing in this industry,
let's start.
especially over here. Please, less ass kissing. Please, I beg. Bas.
Unless yes men around you.
Yes, please, please.
Okay.
Enough of that. Enough.
If someone
it's cancerous.
sucks, if someone sucks, tell him that he is
Not he sucks, but yo,
Or she.
practice.
He or she.
He or she, yeah. Practice. Practice makes better, right?
Okay. Okay. Now
This is me being nice about the topic, and I'm trying to hold back. Listen, no hate whatsoever. This is something to have a better, community, a better industry,
To
a better
progress, to
exactly
develop,
for us
to-
to become better in whatever that we want to do.
It's not
But,
that
yeah.
you are criticizing a
No,
specific.
no, I'm not.
But
yeah.
you can for the next
100%.
block me break the block. I said block.
Yeah,
Break
block
the
me, block me party.
Break the block.
Yeah.
Party. We wish that to see a
Yeah.
better version of it, and
Yeah,
all the
100%.
points that you highlighted will be taken in consideration. Anyhow,
But yeah, skip it for the next one.
last but not least,
You wanna, yalla,
which one?
Dubai, ولا later.
I think we're running out of time, but
خلاص, okay.
I'm gonna give you my 2 cents of this thing because you asked me to watch this show, and I
So
told
this
you
is about the Dubai Bling
Dubai
show.
Bling, Dubai Bling show. Yeah, you asked me to watch it. I said why. You remember the conversation?
Yeah,
I said why.
yeah.
You told me that because we were gonna talk about it. I said how I'm gonna watch it. You told me
Just watch.
just watch it. And then and when I asked you those questions, I was only watching the trailer. So I pushed myself. I forced myself to watch the first
I love that.
episode.
Thank you very much, Kenzie.
Yeah, just for you. And
كم مرة سبيتني؟ زلمة.
yeah, 2 cents. Again, I'm not 100% sure if this is a reflection of the real life of Dubai. If this is a real reflection,
Certain people in Dubai, but
certain
not,
people in Dubai, I'm not gonna talk about these people because I don't know them. I don't know their lifestyle.
Okay.
If I become a millionaire one day,
Maybe
and
you
I-
become the
and
same.
maybe I'm gonna become the same. That's one thing. But I think I'm blessed that I'm not. What
A
do you call it?
millionaire to become this crazy.
No, most of them I think they didn't work their ass off to reach that
Okay.
to reach that
توصاية
status.
من هون
Reach that status. So I think all of us who are not like these people or this segment of the society
community.
you are blessed because because it's not normal for us. It's not
not the
the norm.
day-to-day.
It's not the day-to-day lifestyle that we live in.
Now
This is not the
you're talking
reality
about the
of-
content.
I'm talking
Of
about
the
the
show.
content of
Okay.
the content of the show.
Okay.
Yeah. So and at the end of the day, I don't have the authority speaking on behalf of these people.
Okay.
Because again, I don't know them. I don't know their lifestyle. But it's cringe as fuck. To be
Okay.
honest, it's so cringe to me. Now, for them, it might be that's the normal, right? So again,
be cringe.
but yeah, it's I don't know. It's boring life. If this is
the lifestyle.
the lifestyle
a
of
boring
this, I don't.
Community.
I see that it's kind of boring. It's I don't think that they portray the real
Nah, now this is something that I
Is it
have
the
to push back.
Is it the fake or the real? Is
Dubai?
this scripted?
No.
Is this show scripted or did they?
Okay, I'll tell you one thing.
I don't know.
So, Anna, my comment is about everyone that attacked the show in not that manner, but in a manner where this doesn't reflect Dubai. This doesn't reflect how life is in Dubai. Pause. It does.
It does.
But at the end of the day, this is an entertainment show.
Mhm.
Just like how our show is an entertainment show.
I understand. Yeah.
One. Two, this is something that was made here and blah, 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 just like what Chris Fade said,
Yeah.
that brought outside to the outside, right? It's not something that is from outside that brought here.
Yeah.
It's something that was done here as a show. It was done here, right? Should not look at it in a way where you judge it from that, no, this is how we live. It's just a show.
It's
It's
just a
an
show.
entertainment. And there's no reality show that is real.
Yeah. So again, it might be scripted.
Exactly. So there are scripted
Yeah.
stuff, 100%.
100%. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's an entertainment show. You like it, you watch it. You don't, you skip. That's it. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about everybody that
And that's
is
why I watched only
attacking
one
the show.
episode. Yeah, I'm not attacking. I'm not attacking it.
No, I'm not talking about
Yeah.
you. The people that are. There should be shows like that. That's what I believe.
Even if it reflects a reality that is
to give you a variety of choices, to give you a whole industry to grow as
Yeah.
well in that field.
Yeah.
It'll spark many ideas. It'll push many other stuff, just like what we were doing over here in our podcast. It's something that was never here before in that set, in that manner, in that theme, in that whatever it is, right? And we're doing it. And there's plenty right now that do this now.
Now the question I have one important question is, now you chose this segment of people, rich successful people in Dubai, and you did that reality show on them. Would it be fair also to make another show to show the average Joe in Dubai?
Yeah. If there is
uh,
someone who
uh,
wants to do that, they would do that. Yeah, why not?
Then why did they choose that lifestyle to target
Because this-
and put the spotlight on and make a reality show of? Because
This show mimics also other shows that are in the States. But it's purely made here.
no, I'm thinking about the motive behind making such a reality show. When you sit down and
Because this
they
is
plan-
what
they
sells
plan-
now. Those type of shows that sell now.
Yeah, because everybody wants
Hip
to
Hop
reach.
and Love and blah, blah, blah. All of those shows, you see those stuff. You look the gossip that happened, the talk that happened between this and that.
Yeah.
The lifestyle of this and that. This is what sells now.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to go and watch an average Joe day-to-day life and struggles. Who would want that? I don't want that. Why?
No, but
I'm
yeah,
living that. Why do I want to watch someone like that?
I'm not gonna benefit anything.
I'm not gonna enjoy. Leave that alone. I'm gonna be more depressed seeing another person going through that.
But also but take into
Also, I get depressed when I see someone like that, and my standards
I'm not-
will
why
be
I'm not
fucked.
in
And
that
all of-
yeah.
I agree. But if you look at it from an entertainment perspective only,
Mm-hmm.
and just enjoy your time, whatever it is, halas, just watch it. That's it,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, but again, that's not the standard.
Yes, it's not
Again, that's
100%. Listen, and I'm not
Let's
talking
draw
about
a red line.
No, this is the thing. I'm not talking about that this show is good. I'm
Yeah,
not talking that it's
yeah.
bad. I'm talking about the type
Yeah,
of
I'm
show.
talking about the people
That's
who
it.
criticized
Exactly.
it and attacked
and
it.
this genre of shows. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
It's
it.
not the standard
Yeah.
of the specific lifestyle. It's just
It's an entertainment show.
entertainment show of a segment of people who
That's it.
were gathered to
100%.
in a scripted manner
yeah,
to produce an entertainment show. Yeah,
That's it.
yeah, totally agree. Anyhow.
I think يعني we gave almost a 2-hour episode this time.
ما بنعوض يعني this is to compensate the 3 weeks.
With that being said, there's a song that I want to play as a pick this week is by a Sudanese rapper called Papi. The song is called Armani. Another song that was released, a fire song that was released by Cali B as well this week.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play it also as a pick. Sorry. بس قفلت معي شوية.
شنو هي؟ اللوز.
I lose.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm gonna be playing another song by also Calibi called "What I Mean," and shout out also to hope I'm saying the names correctly. Muse, O'Brien, Headless Monk, and Beast for their song called "Peace." Beautiful song. Also, there was a song that was released a couple weeks ago by Montiago. It's called Kalam Katir. Go check out these songs, guys. These are artists from our region. Shout out to them. Shout out to the hard work that they do. They put the songs, the passion, the struggle that they go through. Bro, listen. With that being said, this is everything from this week. I hope everybody out there stays safe. I hope everybody have a good week. Have a good weekend as well. Stay sane. Stay safe. Keep pursuing what you love, regardless of whatever that is said around you. We're not here to spread hate. We only
give our
critique.
honest
We give
critique,
our honest
opinions,
opinion about everything,
views,
views on everything.
perspectives.
Nobody's paying us at the end of the day, so we don't reflect anyone's or entity's opinion. And until the next one, hope everybody stays safe.
حيدر قال لك حلقتك جديدة.
Yeah.
قال لك
شكرا. يديك
Just
العافية.
wanted to mention that in the podcast so we can
شكرا والله يا أخي. حرقني.
كلمة تواضع يعني.
But this is everything for this week. This is Yad.
Kenzie on the mic on a long, very episode for the first time.
And I hope you guys enjoy it as well.
We try to cover as much as we can.
This is Armani by Papi and What I Mean by Cali B.
Enjoy it.
Peace.